Now we can go down there, and my plan was give him a chance. The idea was that we go down there and we tell him, listen, either show loyalty towards the gang, even though he's not really a part of the gang, but at the end of the day he betrayed us. That's the way we see it, right? And we would have cut his finger off, and they would have been back to, like, you know, business as it is. That would have proved that he's still loyal to us, right? But at the same time, I mean, he is acting up. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's doing what he's. I really don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's really your choice. You're the one that has to deal with him. You're the one that has to listen to him all fucking day bitching about God knows what the fuck he's bitching about. It's your choice what we do with him. Do we just cut him off, or do we give him a chance?
I think it's too late to give him a chance, right? We take his finger, it's just going to build up even more resentment. The way I see it is he resents the gang because we don't enable him in the way that he wants to be enabled, even though we've given him so much. It doesn't make sense, right? He wants more than we can give. Do you remember the house shit and that whole discussion we had? If we don't give him exactly what he wants, he gets pressed about it. And then he'll tell me, like, oh, I'm just expressing my feelings. You know, that's just how I am. And that's fine. But I don't think we can afford to have someone who gets in his feelings when they don't get what they want, who's not in the gang that we can control. You know what I'm saying? If Future wasn't in the gang, hypothetically, I don't think anybody would tolerate his shit, right? None of the people in this circle would, regardless of being good friends with him, because there's just not that bind. He isn't going to join the gang. We couldn't ask him to join the gang. We wouldn't. And he knows so much about the shit that we do, and he's already fucked up once. He's doing a ride-along with Peters right now, blockading our house and the pawn shop, which you filled, right? Like, the shit in there now.
That is absolutely filled up, yeah.
So my only worry is whatever we do to him,
yeah,
he's gonna still know everything, right? I don't know how we can keep this fine.
Well, at the end of the day, he does know a lot. It is what it is. We just gotta deal with that as it comes. Oh, I mean,
You gotta keep his fucking head in.
He has to die.
If you let him live and he gets any bit of like you said, resentment or whatever, if he starts singing, bro, you're fucked.
Again, like, it is like he knows a lot about. Well, I mean, okay, the main thing he knows is the pawn shop, right? And some other shit. Other shit that can't be proven.
Well, I mean, he probably knows about Vidal's house, right? That's just an assumption, just based on the fact that we're pretty loose with that, and he was involved in the mag shit for a while. Vidal's house is irrelevant now, not a problem. Definitely knows about the pawn shop. I assume he probably knows about, like, all our main properties. Like, he's definitely seen the warehouse and all this shit. But, hey, most of the people in the city know that.
Okay.
The only thing he knows that's bad is the pawn shop. That's it.
Yeah, but let's be real. At the end of the day, a lot of people know about that place, right?
Exactly, right? It's under Kareem's name. And listen, I know it's not something we would want to do, but worst comes to worst, we can always empty and move the pawn shop. You know, it doesn't have to be there forever. You know, worst case.
I'll call you right back.
All right.
Does he know more about like how it all works and who and what?
I mean,
probably, yeah.
It's also what he can prove. Like, he can't really, like, he can go and say whatever, but, like, what does that even really mean, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like that location, out of all locations, though, it's like super easy to get moved over for any cop.
But what does any of this matter, though?
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
yeah,
like, at the end of the day, we can't not cut him out just because he knows some shit.
Bazin not leaking shit. It's
exactly. If he leaks it, he
will.
leaks it, right?
Yeah. So, just to loop back, that's the only thing that worries me, and we can't control that. If we punish him in any way, it's going to build resentment, and he will keep acting out. That's the type of person he is, unfortunately.
So how do you want to let him go?
Yeah, got away, boys. Woo!
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was thinking about we take him down to the slaughterhouse, and you tell him he fucked up, and you explain shit to him, and we stab him, and we take his pawn shop key. That's what I was thinking about doing. Now, if that's not how you want to let him go, then we can let him go another way.
Bro, I think he needs to die.
How about we get
some
some dirt on
person
him?
who thinks that he just needs to be told fuck off and that's it. Change the locks in the pawn shop.
Why not cover our ass and get some dirt on the guy?
Too.
I think that would hurt him 10 times more than fucking stabbing him. Because Mike's always said that the main thing about it is the guy always talks about how he has no friends and Mike's his only friend and he constantly talks to Mike. Just completely cold cutting him off, I feel would be more beneficial to us than stabbing him or hurting him.
Yeah, you know what you should do, Mike? You should break up with him over text.
That would suck.
Like I said, and they might it's kind of like your choices. That's
I mean,
your dog.
You can get some dirt on the guy though, no?
Listen. The one thing about this guy, Julian, is he's like a clean person, right?
Yeah,
He
that's what
is
I'm
the
saying.
head flak
We
instructor for
make
Nicholas
him
Simone.
shoot the fucking snitch, and we filmed the whole thing, so we got proof on the guy. If he yaps, we fucking
Yeah.
leak the tapes.
Yeah, he
Guess
doesn't
an
want to
attempted
become a
murder,
criminal.
brother.
Yeah, but he's clean, no? So
Yeah, but
Too
like,
much work,
what's
too
the
much
what's
effort.
So
the
an attempted murder charge for snitching out our whole operation is going to disappear quicker than you have.
yeah, but bro, like you gotta at least try something. Have something on the guy.
I mean, okay, there's two ways to go about it, right? Like, one way is we fucking just fuck him up on the way out, or we just let him go easy, and maybe he doesn't fucking, you know, go and snitch.
I do agree with Miguel. I think letting him down like that will hurt him a whole lot more than stabbing him. But I do want to see him bleed. So it's whatever y'all want to do.
Just put him in a room with Mike
Alright.
in future and let them go at it.
Yeah, listen. My opinion is this: I'm sick of covering for him and trying to bend the rules to make it so he can work in a criminal enterprise without being a criminal and also being an entitled little prick, right?
Just let Mike
it's
rip
like
him a new asshole for a little bit, and then let him down slowly and get him the fuck out.
But the way I see it is, yeah, we can let him go, right? We take the keys. That's it. We're done. That's it. You don't do business with us. We don't fuck with you. But if I see anything, right, anything at all, it's you know, answer number 2. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think there's a big likelihood that he does that. But if we fucking stab him, I think it's guaranteed that he does that. You see what I'm saying?
Bazin
He'll
is
be pissed.
100% snitching.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro, he's
but-
gonna
Or
seem
he's
like a
going to
fucking
another,
canary.
or he's going to
By the
another
looks of
gang
it-
with the information. 100%.
Yeah, but by the looks, but like, what gang does even fucking matters about the info he has? Like, who do we fucking care?
Oh,
and
it's
he's
not.
probably
It's not
already
about
snitching.
what they can do. It's just about he's going to leak shit. That's like the thing, right? He's 100% going to leak.
Yeah.
It.
Well, I mean, at the moment, all we need to do is like manage our shit better anyway. So knowing our stuff's already been leaked is a good motivation for us to actually do this shit properly for once, somewhat.
Why is he doing ride-alongs though? Is he trying to become a cop or some shit?
Well, I asked him. He said no. He just said I'm bored. So I called Peters and got on a ride along. And then they went and blockaded the pawn shop, which was just filled with guns
Holy
again today.
fucking.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll just
Yeah,
let him
I'm
off
going
that way
car.
then.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait, but
pretty
before we do this, are we sure we want to let him go? Like, there's no such thing as too
Yes.
late. You know, I believe anything
that,
can be
bro.
worked.
Get
I
him
like
out.
my idea, to be honest.
Listen, Jay, the only way that we could have Bazin stay is if he was in the gang. He's not joining the gang. He's
There's
already
no
pissed off
reason
too
to
many
play
people.
I mean, there's always another way, man. I believe we could work through this.
Fuck
can't.
that.
We
Blow
can't
his
work
head
through
off.
this.
Let's go.
Jay, remember
Let's
remember
go
last
here.
time where we sat down and spoke and you said, call me anytime, we can talk about it? Did that happen even once?
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, Mike,
I'm
let's go let him
on
off.
already.
Well, I'm not exactly like